Hello, this is Denise, and welcome to Whispers of Nature. Today, let us travel south to the sunlit coast of Africa, where warm waters meet rocky shores and where a small, resilient bird has made its home. This is the story of the African penguin. Though smaller than its Antarctic relatives, the African penguin carries a tale of endurance, family, and survival in a changing world. The African penguin is a creature of contrast. Standing just 60 to 70 centimeters tall, it is one of the smallest penguin species in the world. Yet within its compact frame is an ocean traveler, a hunter of fish, and a devoted parent. Unlike the icy habitats we often imagine when we think of penguins, the African penguin lives along the southern coast of Africa, from Namibia down to South Africa, where the sun can be intense and the sand blindingly hot. Penguins have survived here in remarkable ways. Their backs are clothed in black feathers, their bellies in white, forming the classic tuxedo look. But this coloration is no fashion statement. It is camouflage. From above, their dark backs blend with the sea steps. From below, their white fronts match the sunlit surface, keeping them hidden from sharks and seals. And then there is their most striking feature, a patch of bare pink skin just above the eyes. This is not a decoration, but a cooling system. When the African sun beats down, blood rushes to this gland, and the penguin releases excess heat through the skin, like a natural air conditioner. In the water, the African penguin reveals its true brilliance. It can dive up to 130 meters deep and stay submerged for over 2 minutes. With streamlined bodies and powerful flippers, they slice through the waves like arrows, chasing after shoals of sardines, anchovies, and mackerel. Their graceful movement beneath the waves contrasts so sharply with their clumsy waddling steps on land, reminding us that each creature has its own realm where it truly shines. Life on land tells another story. Unlike their icy cousins, African penguins breed on beaches, rocky islands, and coastal dunes. Colonies bustle with activity, pairs calling to one another in their braving voices, chicks peeping from nests, and adults shuffling in their comical waddling gait. Nesting takes place in burrows dug into sand or under bushes, often lined with grass, seaweed, or guano. These shaded shelters protect chicks from the fierce sun and predators, but burrow space is precious, and in many places, penguins are forced to nest in the open, exposed to the elements. African penguins are lifelong partners. Once a pair has bonded, they return year after year to the same site, reinforcing their connection with gentle bowing displays, rubbing their necks together, and braying in duet. This devotion continues when a single egg is laid. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating, each taking turns to sit patiently while the other ventures out to sea in search of food. When the chick hatches, the work intensifies. Parents may travel dozens of kilometers a day to bring back small fish. Their beaks deliver mouthful after mouthful until the chick grows strong enough to fledge. Sometimes within 2 or 3 months, young penguins dressed in soft grey-blue plumage, then waddle uncertainly toward the waves, taking their first steps into the vast ocean that will become their lifelong home. But life for the African penguin is far from easy. Once, these colonies stretched in the millions along southern Africa. Today, their numbers have plummeted to fewer than 20,000 breeding pairs. They are now considered an endangered species. Several forces have brought them to this fragile state. Overfishing has reduced the sardines and anchovies they depend upon, forcing penguins to swim farther and expend more energy to feed their chicks. Climate change has shifted ocean currents, moving fish populations away from traditional feeding grounds. On land, human activity has stripped away the guano-rich soils where penguins once dug safe burrows. Egg collection in past centuries also devastated their populations. Today, pollution, oil spills, and habitat disturbance continue to pose threats. And yet, the story is not only one of loss. Conservation efforts bring hope. Artificial nest boxes are being placed to replace lost burrows, giving chicks shelter from the sun. Fisheries are being more carefully regulated to ensure penguins have access to food-rich waters. Rescue centers care for oil or injured birds, nursing them back to health before releasing them to the wild. Equally important is education. At places like Boulders Beach near Cape Town, people can walk among penguins and see them up close. Their curiosity and charm captivating young and old alike. For many, that first encounter sparks a lifelong desire to protect the species, and in that spark lies the penguin's greatest ally: human compassion. The African penguin is not just a bird in black and white. It is a story of survival against the odds, a reminder of the delicate balance between humans and the natural world. In their loyalty to one another, their courage at sea, and their resilience under the African sun, these penguins embody a quiet strength. Picture, for a moment, a penguin standing on the shore at dusk. Behind it, the colony hums with life. Before it, the Atlantic stretches wide and deep. It takes a final waddle forward, dives into the surf, and disappears beneath the wave. Alone, yet never truly alone, for its kind has traveled these waters for countless generations. If we listen closely, perhaps the call of the African penguin is also a call to us to remember our shared responsibility, to act with care and to ensure that these coasts echo with their braying voices long into the future.